was popping like about to be going in today in response to people who saying they see 100,000 mistakes in my craft. I'm gonna address that in this YouTube live along with some other content and show other forklift drivers that's doing their thing. Give me a second, stand by. Hey, big bro, the empanada's coming today? Okay. Okay. Yeah, what I want to talk about today on YouTube is, first and foremost, let me check my time. 5 minutes to go over that, then start pulling pallets. First and foremost, my job, I drive the narrow ISO reach truck 7500/7520 series reach truck. Now, on my 7500/7520 reach truck, the first thing I want to do is when I come in the morning is to make sure that everything on my machine and everything is the way that I left it the day that I left. Meaning, if I see certain things as far as like any issues, breaks on the lines, any leakage and stuff, I would have to write all that stuff up and put it in a report. But I'm gonna go over a couple of things, and these is free gems for people who looking to make money in the logistics industry driving a Raymond 7500 series/7520 series. First and foremost, this down here is your dead man foot's pedal. Meaning, when you step up here, so I can get down there closer and you can see it, the machine doesn't move without you stepping on this pedal right here. Secondly, this is all of your specs as far as your weight capacity for your machine. Its limits and stuff so you don't transgress certain limits of weight in the air, midway, your focal points. So this plate basically goes over all that. Next, we have our controls. This is our throttle. This is the way we lift up the freight. This is the way we bring it down. Forward, backwards, side, up, tilt down. Now, this is the throttle cover. This is our key for our on and off switch. And over here is your steering wheel on this side. Now, this steering wheel goes 360 degrees, avoiding caster snap, meaning the wheels will turn 360 without snapping. And when I want to turn around and ride and drive the machine facing this way right here with my face, with my body facing out this way, I would drive with this throttle back here so I can maximize optimization on the machine. So, these are my forks. My forks are good. My wheels are good. My mass is good. Now that I see that my mass and my chains and stuff and so on and so forth, everything is intact. Yeah, I just saw a thing with an article that an HIV porno star just came out and saying he was involved in the freak off parties and he HIV positive. Yeah, word. I just was looking at the article before I jumped on live. Yeah, so stuff going about to get dark. Yeah, word. But back to my machine. We have a camera, so I can check. The freight from the bottom, and it helps you watch when you're placing freight properly on the racks. You see how these little woods has a little lip on the rack? You want all your freight to have like a nice little lip on the rack. See that right there? That was poor execution because it's behind the rack. Meaning if you're an inexperienced driver, you run the risk of bumping into the racks. Morning. And now, when driving your narrow ice reach truck, first and foremost, what you want to do is you want to make sure that whenever you back up or whatever direction of travel you're traveling in, make sure you look in that direction that you're traveling before you start traveling. That's a major gem right there. Next, you want to make sure that Next, you want to make sure that Next, you want to make sure that I said, yeah, whatever direction you're traveling, make sure you look first. And next, you want to make sure that when you are driving a narrow ISO reach truck, that when you come to your intersections and things and that such, you want to make sure that you blow your horn. Meaning, just like when you like a car at an intersection, you at a warehouse intersection, you make sure you blow your horn. And always remember that your pedestrians always got the right of way when you're driving any type of industrial equipment. Whether you're in the port, whether you're in a warehouse, whether you outside working in an open area, pedestrians always got the right of way. So never assume that you're correct, because the knowledge that you have of your machines, now you become bearing the burden of being professionally responsible for knowing your craft and getting your craft down packed. Copy that, front desk. So in other words, you want to make sure that before you engage with anything, you have proper PPE, and you want to make sure that along with having your proper PPE, as you can see on my machine, I have a pen, a marker, a notepad, so that way if I'm getting instructions that I know that I can't remember, I can jot them down. And thank you. Hey, I want you to make sure that the things that when you on your narrow ice reach, your notes and stuff like that, I want you to make sure that you keep this handy so you can write down all of the things that you do, because sometimes you get a job certain jobs, and you might go through like political things because people see that you're a good worker, and then they want to challenge you as far as seeing that you know what you know. You know what I mean? So yeah, again, make sure you have proper PPE. Make sure you have your pen, your notepad, so you can take notes, your magic marker, so just in case if you got to write like addresses and stuff on the pallet like that, you can take care of those little nitty gritty things. Now, getting back to the work sequence, I'm about to start pulling 7 pallets. 3I. Now, right now, the purpose for this video today is I'm gonna be getting a lot of different content and the different looks. I'm gonna be communicating with the guys, so the guys can so the guys can show off what they got and the things that they got going on. I'm gonna make sure that I get the guys. But what I'm basically showing the world is there's money out here in the logistic industry with industrial machines, and this is actually a good way to go when you're paying bills or taking care of your families or whatever else that you need to do. So first and foremost, I want to get that out the way. Always remember before you start your day, always make sure that you say hello to everyone. Always make sure you say hello to everyone. Make sure everyone in the warehouse is having a positive time. Because you never know what's going on in no one's lives day to day. Every time you come to work to perform, so you can just be that little bit of light of saying hello, hey, how you doing? And then you keep it pushing, so on and so forth. So yeah, today's live. We're gonna be shooting a lot of content. Probably talking about a lot of different subjects, hang out talk, so on and so forth in a second. So now, right now I'm pulling a 7 pallet order, and this 7 pallet order is probably for like Raymar, Flanagan, Costco's, Amazon. We handle everybody freight before they come to their store. Most of the people that come get third-party freight, big freight, construction freight, all that stuff comes through our import-export first. So yes, we're right along with the ILA as forklift drivers, professional reach guys. We're right next to the ILA because when they take the containers and stuff off the ships, we are the guys who offload the containers, restock them, and then when the trucks come, such as Amazon trucks, JB Hunt, mail carriers, whatever truck companies that's out there on the road, 9 times out of 10 they'll find themselves at Shipco or ITT coming to get their stuff. So we play a very important role in facilitating the freight through the eastern seaboard of the United States and the West Coast. So we have a couple of different locations. We're in Chicago, California, Florida, Atlanta. We got some spots over in Denmark, overseas locations, so on and so forth. But yeah, like I said, this live today, I will be pulling up on a bunch of different guys, shouting them out, letting them get their shine on, man, because everything ain't about me. We're going to have our little forklift conversations, and everybody is more than welcome to be a part of the journey. And I just dropped 7 pallets off. I have my paper that I just dropped the 7 pallets off for. I'm going to put a check on the paper because I'm going to mark it as done, because I see all of the freight in front of me is visual. So now I proceed to the next location, which is 04 F42. And as you can see, the freight is being extracted already. One of the drivers are taking the freight away already, so that was just giving you an insight. I drop them down off the rack, the drivers come and pack the trucks up. Jose! 0302, coming right up. Yeehaw! Yup, so now, de nada, papito. So now I put my other check, I pass that port, now I go back to the front desk and repeat steps 1 and 2. And while I'm cruising, I will be saying what's up to the other forklift drivers. Khan. This is my Muslim brother Khan. Say hello to my YouTube.
Hello, my name is Khan.
Right. Let him know what you can do other than this forklift stuff. Let him know how handy you are.
Very handy.
He does plumbing work, refix.
Painting, bathroom.
Yup.
Landscaping.
Yup.
Clean snow.
Yup.
All I can do.
Right. So now, let y'all see one of my guys. I will be riding around so y'all can see all the other guys. We got a real gated community here with our forklift drivers. We all share the love because we all hard-working men. All the men that we got along our gated community, we all hard-working men. That's what we specialize in. We don't cut no corners. This is the front desk where I pick my paperwork up at. Yep. Got papers here. Got my Mita, beautiful Mamita. She has my work. All right. More papers and orders are coming in.
7. You tap the wheel in there. Very good.
Muchas gracias, mama. So now I got more orders. Finna tear the racks up. That's what it's all about. And then early in the morning, you'll see all of the stuff laid out on the docks right here and get ready to go inside the trailers. Fulfilling the order. There's Khan again, getting ready to load stuff up. Logistic wise, you gotta be on your job all the time. And right now we're going to go pallet grabbing because I got a couple of little lengthy orders. Then as y'all stay tuned in on the channel, I will be riding around getting insights with the other guys, checking them out in their workspaces from import to export. Right now we got Pitt, Ohio in the building, dropping some orders for Pitt, Ohio, another famous trucking company that's on the road. Like I said, a lot of trucking companies come here, even Lil Dirt truck company come through our spot. People with their own box truck businesses and all that, they come get loads. So let's see, 3009, check that off. 04Q41. And then this rack over. And this is an ongoing thing. This business will never get old. Because everybody needs their merchandise, everybody needs things for their businesses, everybody needs to replenish from day-to-day life in every store. Everybody needs to restock, reload, so we can keep our country afloat, and keep businesses flourishing. So we play a crucial part in that. K3104, check that off. Now I start my orders for XBO. It's another famous trucking company. The people say, oh, when you're shooting your live, oh, you make such mistakes. I'm such a professional driver. Always in the racks when I'm pulling freight, always looking behind me to make sure no one's behind me. You don't want to make a mistake and back up into somebody. Sometimes when people see you work, they get amazed with the machine, and they want to walk right up on you just to say whatever they have to say. So you always have to use caution. You don't ever want to just be diving into things and not paying attention to your surroundings. You have to keep active eyes watching. That's what it comes down to. you gotta protect your craft.
I have a box for you I need kind of ASAP. Are you in the area?
Stay sucking free all the time. 3309.
What if I give you?
Another famous trucking company all up and down the east and west coast is Forward
That's what I
Air.
have for you. So perfect. It's a FSCU, right? Yes, man. Okay, that's what I need. Thank you.
Right now, we got dispatch going on, talking to one of the supervisors and the yard switcher. Every company that's in logistics always has a yard switcher. Like I said, I'm pulling for Forward Air right now. Stuff is going smooth so far. Check this paper off. Always remember to take your notes. However you take your notes in the order that you receive. So that way, if anybody rolls up on you, supervisor, management, all of your stuff has integrity, meaning it's sound. And that's another thing too. Always be checking your numbers, because freight looks the same. But yeah, we're gonna get to it in a second. I'm gonna pull his 15 pallet order now, and this is for Shia Trucking. You good, Zeus? Show y'all a little action so y'all can see what I see. Right now I'm moving the order that the guy is picking to help him get his order out of the way, so he don't be in my way while I'm plucking fruit. Sometimes you can get a nice little traffic jam when all the orders are in the same lane. What y'all looking at now is my forks going up and down. That little square thing that says no riding is the backrest. 29 or 702. Got the wrong lane. Cellular saw blades in this block. These packages. Show you guys how to stack a pallet real nice. Gotta always pay attention to the style of boxes you got too when you're stacking the pallet. Because some boxes could be too soft and when you stack them, the freight will fall right through. So always give a good eye observation so you can see what's going on. And that right there, that's a good stacked pallet right there. Always remember, you don't have to be rushing and you don't have to be a speed forklift driver because you see other forklift drivers driving and stuff. You don't always got to speed. Take your time. The best feels and touches come when you take your time. Especially when you're handling industrial equipment. Nothing is in a rush. And if something violates safety to the point where you have a problem with it, always be vocal and letting whoever know, the management, whatever it is, let them know it goes against safety and you don't work like that. Especially if something violates safety. You gotta know when to open your mouth and when not to. Nice soft touches. You see those nice stacks right there? It's already 6 pallets down on a 15 pallet order. Time would be a breeze to extract because they 2 at a time. Immediately, as soon as I'm finished pulling, and I see that I got some time ahead of me, I go throw my reach on the charger, get it back on the green mode. You always want your reach trucks on 100% so they can handle the weight of the loads. That's another very important gem. That's another power point too, by the way.
control. Anybody copy? What's up, Jay? I got a bird flying around the conference room. A what? A small bird. Alright, give me a second.
Be right back, guys. Going to the bathroom. Yep, let's get back to it, YouTube. Now, what you see over here is I'm at the charger station, and I'm gonna be plugging my machine back up so I can get my battery back to 100%. You know what I mean? Because if you see now, like you'll be able to. See, I'm on 83%. Got to get that back to 100. Always make sure you maxing out on the power whenever you run in a narrow ISO reach. Make sure you max out on the power. Make sure you keep you some water too to stay hydrated while you're working. Use this little downtime to get a little air, let the machine cool off, recalibrate. Right now, I'm going to my office until they call me. They could call me immediately. So, yeah, while this machine is in the green, see all of the machines you want to take from when the light is green like this. Once you see that light green, just like this light is over here green, it's ready to go. When the light is over there and it's orange, meaning it just went on the charger, it's blinking, is lit up orange with that yellow light. It's not ready to go. Thank you, Milan. So yeah, I will slide over on the machine. Get me another machine. These is how the plugs look. And the plugs go inside of here in that slot. So you can see. Let me make sure I check and see if my machine light isn't red. Right under there, you got a blinking green light. This machine could use a little water. It's not too bad on the water, but it can use a little water.
Heidi, go to the deck.
Copy of that, mamita. On my way to the front desk, grab a little more orders. You might see other drivers doing things like putting rags by the throttle. It's a safety problem. So you take that rag and you put it in these compartments over to the side, so that don't interfere with you happen to grab the control, so on and so forth.
Heidi, come here, Heidi.
Go for Hadi.
You're located. Friends looking for you.
I'm in Al 5.
I'm looking for you.
Well, you must don't be under the bridge in Al 5, because I'm there. Nowhere to hide in this small place. Yes.
Now, please.
1842. Copy that. Set up my other module. Muchas gracias, Jose. Ajá.
What we do, we drive. It's what the fuck we do, we drive.
That's right.
I don't call it Brick City, New Jersey Drive for nothing.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck wrong with these niggas?
Boy got the wheels of steel, you heard?
Yeah, let me drive these right here, man. The new one, these is about two.
Huh?
The new one about two.
Alright, so take that one. I'll help you start pulling. Alright.
So I'm gonna need that one for live.
Alright. What lane y'all in?
I'm at 7.
So door 7? Always make sure, too, if you see wood on the floor in the warehouse, always make sure to grab them up.
Alright, give me 1 moment.
It's another major key. Right now, I'm helping with freight transportation because I don't want my racks to be congested. You want to be able to move around freely. Morning, Papito. You all right?
I told you that to walk slow, see if I hit him with the forklift.
Right.
That's how I feel like.
Right.
She just did that now.
Right.
I'm behind the dude moving a big ass thing. Right.
Right.
And she asked the other lady what she doing. The other lady was like doing selling. And then when I looked back, the other dude was like, "What? She's right behind my forklift."
Yeah, that's dangerous. You gotta let her know you can't walk behind the forklift. Just tell her so you know that
I'm on board.
that you being vocal with her. You know what I mean? Word.
You got a lot, bro.
Yeah. Hey yo, you hear me? Yeah. Because she know you don't like her. And you aware of the bullshit that she be on, bro. So like to stay away from that and avoid conflict, just let her know, like, look, when I be moving with the forklift, could you make sure you stand clear? So you know that you gave a professional verbal warning. Word. And hey yo, let Lance know too. Yeah, let Lance know, like, every time could you just, like, I'm not making a problem or nothing, but you, like, when I'm moving around with my forklift, could you ask her when she see me specifically to stand clear of my vehicle so we can avoid any type of, yeah, word. About to go to the culture side of the warehouse. What's up, man? How everything going? Everything good? Y'all just had a meeting? Yeah, word. got a hat right here.
Good with it, good with it.
Let them know the gang in the building.
Masked up
You
all
good?
day. What's up with it? You know, if y'all here trying to get this money hard living.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all tune in, follow me on Instagram, SHB and KK__.
Word.
Y'all tune in, definitely tune in. We
Know what I'm
making
saying?
big moves out here.
Making big moves out
This
here.
money.
That's right. All off the forklift world industry. So we got all the culture, all the vibes in the building.
It's a multicultural.
Word. Thanks for stopping through, Brody. Word. Got the Brim homies in here. 7 homies in here. Grape homies in here. Hoover homies in here. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Is an Arabic word for guide. Hadi means guide. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, Tayyib. I'm Muslim. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying as far as, I don't know. Yeah, but Hadi, H-A-D-I, means, is a Muslim word for guide, G-U-I-D-E. It's one of the attributes of the God. I'm Muslim, one of my Christian brothers right here. I'm in an apple, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my guys here. We all get along. It is right. Jesus is God. Nah, Jesus, I am Christian too, yeah. Nah, Jesus never said he was God. He don't have no statement saying that he's God. Nowhere in the Bible. But I get what you're saying though. We as Muslims, we value Jesus too, but he's not God. He never claimed ownership for that. And he gave the evidence to clarify that in Matthew's verse, chapter 8. When he said, through me you'll find the Lord.
The only thing that Jesus said, he was the Son of God. I said he never considered himself God.
Yeah, Jesus never considered himself God. That's coming from another Christian too. So Jesus is not God. But he said, through me you'll find the Lord, for he is my Father and your Father. Meaning that he's not the Lord. If Jesus said he's God, Pull a chapter and verse up. That's all I ask. Pull a chapter and verse up, and pin it in the comments. I'm not saying as far as who the authority is, but you can't say something that Jesus never said. That would be lying on Jesus. Jesus never said he was God. Jesus never said he created the heavens. Jesus never said he created the earth. Jesus never said he created life. So that would be all false statements. But no disrespect to your religion. Just read a little more so you can understand. Nah, the Quran don't support that. And I read the Quran every day, the noble Quran, not just any Quran. So you got to watch even the Qurans that you read. 10-4, copy that. You got to even read in the noble Quran because you have no evidence to support what you're saying right now. And that's no disrespect to you. Again, I express that deeply. Oh three what?
M41. Do you have it? I don't know if you have it.
03 M41. That's probably what he calling me to the desk for now. 03. And I could pull it down now. 03 M41?
Yeah, it's one part.
Alright. Nah, I ain't the one being deceived. I can never be deceived. I sit with the students and knowledges, everybody who qualified, learned men who's been studying the deen and religion for over 50, 60 years. So I'm not just taking advice from people that never been to no universities and have a doctrine and nothing. Yeah, that's down already. Yeah, word. My fault. No one can never deceive me because I know. Copy that. I was snatching a pallet from 03 M41. Be right up. Five on a religious stance.
Down one. Somebody's got to find Big Mac and ask him to move his car.
I made contact with him, Jay. Mac don't have a radio. You're welcome. That's 5,005. 505. Okay. You gotta make sure when you say the Quran say something, you read in the noble Quran. Cause some Qurans are incorrect too. We consider them as firewood. Gotta do your homework. It's mighty funny a woman jump on there or a man, whoever you are, you ask, am I a Muslim? And try to tell me what my name is and you're a Christian, what it means and everything. Then telling me I'm being deceived. No, you being deceived. Because first and foremost, the original Bibles was revealed in the Aramaic language. which is Arabia, which is Arabic. So if you don't speak none of those languages, you can't even tell me nothing about the Bible, because that lets me know that you're not getting
You got a truck coming for me?
an accurate source of information.
That's great, Jay. So this one's good. Comment, Jay. Coming down, right now, Jay.
Hold up. Hey V, you saw Mac over here? Mac, yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, just know when you, if anybody gonna speak on religious conversations and they want to do and have those type of dialogues and stuff, we can tap into that too. Good, bro. Person that makes judgment like that, you can't say someone is being deceived. The Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, comes with clear guidance, clear direction, guidance to success. Guidance of two types. And Captain 88, I would challenge you to get the statements of when Jesus said he was God in the Bible, because Jesus never said that. And again, you've been misinformed and you've been deceived if you think so. So you're gonna have to fix that first and foremost. Us as Muslims, we don't do knowledge, and us Muslims, we don't do knowledge in private. We do it openly. So we don't hide behind no doors or nothing and say, oh, this means that, this means that. If you say something about religion and the text is right in front of you and you're taking things out of your text out of context, meaning, oh, this plus this equals that, and a person didn't say it was that, then it doesn't equals that. you're doing with your own, you're speaking from your own whims, meaning you speak out of desire because you choose to speak out of desire. You don't choose to speak out of like evidence and all that stuff. Evidence comes first with everything in life. You know what I mean? I used to be a Christian. That's part of the reason why I converted to Islam, because I seen a lot of the loopholes and stuff that were by the authors like King James, the authority of Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul was an apostle of Christianity. A lot of people won't know that neither because they don't read. They blind follow and take advice from everybody else. What's good, Brody? How you doing, man? Who this I'm talking to? But yeah, a lot of people blind follow other people and take information. You know, that's like you growing up all your life and your parents telling you something is right, and they never even checked in the integrity of it, and you just take their word for it. You always supposed to sound check. You always sound check because human beings make mistakes. And as long as human beings make mistakes, you always gotta be in your investigative mode to make sure that everything that you're hearing is accurate. You just can't go off of merely hearsay and think that you could just take somebody's word off of credibility, and they didn't establish their credibility yet. Credibility is given by a person being trustworthy and proving themselves to be worthy of being trustworthy. I follow Quran and Sunnah. Copy that. Finishing up 2 pallets in lane 4. Be right up. Haha. Astaghfirullah. He was HIV positive at some of those freak off parties that Diddy thing. I can't wait to sit down and read those articles. That's crazy. People got to realize, like, a lot of our leaders in the world, spin off topic, because this is how it is in the warehouse. I do my forklift content or whatever it is, but I also give dialogues, have religious conversations during the live. Whoever want to converse, go back and forth, and also different type of politic talking. Like, I'm for the politic talking all the time, especially if we're going to get down to the nitty gritties of things like Puff Daddy, Young Thug, them trying to pull a Rico on Young Thug. They completely wrong on that thing because they don't show no connections to the people that did their crimes individually. Excuse me, didn't have nothing to do with Young Thug. And also, the Puff Daddy thing, man. The adult filmmaker coming out saying that he was in a lot of those freak offs and he's HIV positive. Like, so it's like it's going to be a lot of things and news and stuff. But this ain't nothing but the work of the devil. The devil being, having a real busy last 5-6 years. You know what I mean? Just into a lot of different things. The devil just having a lot of You said, Hadi, you sure that you and your Christian friend there read the Bible? Question. Are you sure that you read the Bible? That's a question. Are you sure that you have the right Bible? Are you sure that you're taking information from a correct source of the Bible? Because a lot of those Bibles that was written by, like, again, those authors of King James and the author, some of those people who believe in Apostle Paul or whatever it is, a lot of those Bibles that was transferred over from the Aramaic language over to the English language were a lot of mistakes in those Bibles. So you got to make sure that you have an Aramaic Bible that has accurate information in there that translate all the way through. Because even me growing up in a Christian household, again, I'm going to say this to you, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, Katham88, that a lot of the information that you might think that's accurate in there is completely off. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, one, Jesus Christ never said he created life. There's no evidence in the Bible or no verse in there where Jesus Christ say, I created life, I created the sun, the moon, the stars. Jesus Christ doesn't relate none of this information in the book. Like I said, in Matthew, he says, through me you will find the Lord, for he is my Father and for he is your Father. With him giving that little bit of information right there, those little bit of ingredients, he's letting you know that he's not the Lord. He said, through him you'll find the Lord. Meaning, if you follow the way that he was teaching the gospel teachings, you will find the Lord. If he was saying that he is the Lord, he would have said, he would have said, follow me, I'm the Lord. Not through me, you will find the Lord, for he's my Father and your Father. Once he said he's my Father and your Father, he already denounced ownership for being the Lord. So you can read that in your Bible. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not being disrespectful. There's no pun intended with that. There's no animosity in my heart coming from behind that. This is not a Christian versus Muslim thing or any of those negative things. I'm just speaking on facts. You understand what I'm saying? Us Muslims, we Quran and Sunnah, we deal with evidence. You understand what I'm saying? So if you got a Bible that's from a weak source, meaning a weak chain of narrators, you probably want to go and investigate that and probably want to peel those layers back so you can make sure that the information that you are certain is completely accurate. I'm a real Muslim. I got a lot of time in spending time in with spending time with the Muslims from Mecca and Medina who are at the universities. I take knowledge right from the students of knowledge feet. So, meaning I extract my information correctly. I don't go off a person because I know he was a Muslim. I don't go. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't go off of. I don't go off of. I don't go off of information that my mother or my father says to me without checking the integrity of the information. Meaning, without investigating what are they saying? Is it truthful to me? I don't just blind follow things. That's the reason why I end up converting my religion, because of investigations. And the same stance that I used to take defending the Bible, so on and so forth, I would say things like, oh, nah, this and that. Good afternoon. I would say things like, oh, nah, this and that, blah, 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 etc. And I would defend those things. And then I would be presented with evidence forward. So after a while of you being brought evidence and you seeing what's the truth, what's not been said, just like when we talk about the blessed books, because us Muslims, we believe in the Torah, the Gospel, the Psalms, and the last book being the Quran. That's part of our 6 articles of faith. But they have to be the original books, the original Torah, which is called the Torah. The Gospel in Aramaic, Arabia, in Arabic is called the Injil. The book of Psalms, which is Az-Zabur in Arabic, and Arabia and Aramaic. You understand what I'm saying? And then the last book being the Kitab Allah, which is the Holy Quran. And again, just like you said, the Quran, just like you said, my name, what you say my name was? You said my name means you said my name means gift. That my name does not mean gift. It means guide. Guide. Al-Hadi means the guide. That's what it is. So I am too, a lot, and a big point. Yes, he did. The Christian is not authority. Like, you just arguing like stuff that, you know what I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Yes, he did. Yes, you are disrespecting. I'm not disrespecting your religion, because I'm not saying nothing that's wrong. I'm saying things with accuracy. You need to read more so you can understand, so your heart don't take things as disrespect. Anytime you have a dialogue with someone about religion, it's not about it being negative all the time. It's about getting down to the facts. Again, yes, it does. The quantity is full of lies. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Hadi, you sure you and your Christian friend there read the Bible? I told you I used to be Christian, and yes, I'm sure I read the Bible. I read the Bible a lot of times. I even as a kid, I used to be challenged to make sure that I read the whole Bible, the stories and all that. But reading the whole Bible don't got nothing to do with what's right and wrong, and information, and saying things that a person never said. So what I asked you to do, Catham 888, what I asked you to do is bring your evidence forward. You understand what I'm saying? Bring your evidence forward. That's all. If Jesus said he's the God and he created life, bring that verse, bring that chapter and verse to light. Or you can write the chapter and verse, whichever you like to do. Like, you understand what I'm saying? My father a Christian. We have open dialogues and conversations about things like this all the time. And none of that stuff, what you're saying is what other Christians are saying. So it's like, you have to read up and make sure what you're saying is accurate, so you don't feel insulted by things that you don't know when you inside a dialogue and you in an unfamiliar argument when people get into unfamiliar arguments, they automatically start taking things and feelings like, you know, somebody's disrespecting them. Nobody called you out of your name. Nobody raised their voice. Nobody sent any idle threats. I'm just telling you what facts are. And if you feeling that what I'm stating, that facts are disrespecting you, then you have some, you know what I mean, some soul searching to do inside of yourself. Because I'm only stating the haq, Quran and Sunnah, and I stand on the truth. And again, like I said, part of our 6 articles of faith as a Muslim is to believe in the Torah, the Gospel, Psalms, and the last book being the Quran. So don't beat me over the head trying to make me seem like I'm some guy that's attacking people and all that. You jumped on my live and brought this conversation up with no evidence. So you kind of like opened the door for this. So I'ma ask you, are you sure you're reading a real good Bible? Like, you could go to your churches and all that stuff, and they'll tell you even in your church that Jesus never said he was the Lord and he created life. And anybody that's saying that is lying. So we can go at this any day, anytime. Like, you know, I got energy for religious stuff all the time. Like, but, you know, again, I started off, you know, showing my forklift content. But I could talk about different politic issues, or having open dialogues with religion is not frustrating to me, because I know religion. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And in fact, I would even challenge you to say, what chapter and verse did Jesus Christ say Christianity was a religion? I challenge you to that too. I want you to pull up all those verses. You could just write them on the screen and tell me what things are if you're being truthful, if you're the one that's telling the truth. Just give me every chapter and verse, all your evidence. Like, if you can't do that, then, you know, stop wasting my time. But yeah, like I said anyway, there's a lot of things going on with Puff Daddy. And they saying that an adult filmmaker has came out, and he's saying that he's HIV positive, and he slept with a lot of people at those freak off parties. So if this information comes forward, then that's validity of even saying that these freak off parties and whatever and stuff that it is true. So a person ain't gonna be able to hide behind that. Now, speaking on the sequence with him and Meek Mill, because I know that the internet, you know, they put a thing out with him and Meek Mill and made it seem like him and Meek Mill had some type of relations. I want to see more evidence in that. Like, I don't want them to just, because it's always people that tear black men down. You understand what I'm saying? There's always people that tear black men down and try to destroy their credibility without having a full investigation launch, and wait until the facts are gotten to the bottom, and wait until the facts is gotten to the bottom of. So until they bring more evidence on that, I could revisit that topic with Meek Mill, because I don't hear nobody saying, you know, all of the good positive things, like the law Meek Mill got passed in Philadelphia for him going through all of the things that he was going through. And he got certain laws so people don't be on probation for the rest of their life, or parole or whatever it is for the rest of their life, for municipal crimes and all that stuff. So a person will have to come talking full factual stuff. Just like we got people who saying they're part of the Nation of Islam and they follow behind Elijah Muhammad. These is just a sect. That Elijah Muhammad has nothing to do with Islam. His name isn't mentioned in the Quran or Sunnah nowhere. You know what I mean? So Elijah Muhammad isn't a prophet. The Nation of Islam, they're not real Muslims. Hey, baby girl, what's going on? The Nation of Islam is not is not real Muslims. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let that be known first and foremost, because they don't follow Quran and Sunnah. And when they do start following Quran and Sunnah, then the Ummah, the Akla Sunnah wal Jumat, will accept them as real Muslims when they start following Quran and Sunnah. But anybody that's not following Quran and Sunnah, we don't have them in our. They're not considered Muslims. We consider them. We consider them Catholics because they know how to say La ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, meaning they bear witness that there's no other God except for Allah, and Allah doesn't mean God, his name means creator. So there's no other God except the creator. So you understand that in context. And then the last one is the Prophet Muhammad is his slave and messenger who delivered us the legal ways of the Quran, and the legal ways are the Sunnah to the Quran, so we know how to adhere correctly and not come up with our own desirable thinking of things, or saying, oh yeah, well things is like this, things is like that, without having no evidence. You know what I'm saying? So we deal with everything. We deal with evidence and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we don't just get in there and freestyle and be like, well, I feel or I think. You can't be like that. If a person didn't say that, it's not that. You can't say I think and I feel because something thinks and you think because you thought from your thoughts and you feel from your feelings that it goes in a religious book as facts and evidence. That don't work like that. Then that would be putting lies against the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a very dangerous thing. And I ask Allah to protect us from things like that. Amen. All right, you okay? Amaya Nashad. It's a beautiful name. But yeah, when it comes to getting down in certain talks, even with everything in life, a lot of people got to stop getting into conversations where they don't have the facts behind things. A lot of people just like to run their mouth. And that's the problem with the world today. And that's the reason why a lot of people don't speak to a lot of people, because they rather speak on things that they don't know, and they rather run their mouth without no facts. They could just see something on YouTube get posted, and then automatically they running and condoling in other conversations like they know if it's true or false. You don't know if it's true or false. First and foremost, you wasn't there until you presented with evidence. Just like let's use an example like Julio Fulio that got shot down in Florida. The video camera showed who shot him down and who all was connected. Just like Young Dolph murder, they showed who did what and who what. So now you can accept that as being the truth because you were on camera. Somebody's telling what you did is matching what's happening on camera. So this is called corroboration. So there's video evidence, there's all type of different evidence. Go for Hadi.
Back. Charlie, come soon.
10-4. But yeah, don't blind follow nobody, because a lot of people be kicking false realities, and that be the problem with the world. We be like, oh, so and so told us this. Excuse me, so and so told us that. But when you take the copy, if so and so telling you this and so telling you that, make sure that so and so is a person that speaks the truth, or come from a family of people who speak the truth, and other people can vouch for you to let you know that they're not a liar and they speak the truth. Because other than that, you just taking information and just putting it everywhere and not even knowing if it has validity to it or not. yeah, like you gotta be making sure the people that you taking information from is people that tell the truth first and foremost. That's why a lot of people get in relationships with their boyfriend slash girlfriend or whatever it is, and they end up breaking up with them because they figure out that person is lying to them about this or lying to them about that. But if you would have been doing your investigations, finding out if this person was a person who stands on the truth, or if this person was a person who righteous, or if this person is a person who promotes positivity, like, you know what I mean, you would already know these things before you get into those rules of engagement. So you can't just blind follow and take people's word for things when people say, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, how do you know that this person that's even giving you the information is a person that speaks the truth? If you a liar, you a liar. If you a person that tell the truth, you tell the truth. There's no in between that. And a lot of people don't like to do their own homework because they depend on other people to think for them. You can't depend on nobody else to think for you. Hey Matt, Lance said, come see him. I think you got to get a raffle ticket or something like that. You had signed for the empanada thing? Yeah, got to get a raffle ticket. You just gotta make sure that you know. Because if you don't know, if you don't know what's going on out here, you'll be blind following anybody and taking anybody's word as them being a person that tell the truth, and they could be lying like that to you, bro. Like, so I would advise anyone and everyone, like, you know what I mean? I didn't get this far in life by just listening to anything anybody tell me. That don't go like that. You gotta have proof and evidence when you come to me. That's just like if you telling me somebody said, oh yeah, Hadi, I heard you was a punk. Then you would have to bring me proof and evidence, because I'm not just gonna go off of your words, because why would somebody just say that about me? And if so, why would a person even care to carry a message from one person to another like that? What's in it for you? You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Going down where? Where's that? Where the truck at?
My phone is over there by the garage.
Oh, is by Shipco doing? By Shipco? How about you gotta go get it yourself? Yeah, I told him to come see you, big bro. They not here yet. Hey, they here already, Lance? They here already? They here? He think they ready. I ain't see nobody with that. They said they not ready yet. I can't take it. Oh man. I'm out of here, YouTube. Be back live in a couple of hours with some other different content. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to tap in, ask questions. I will be talking about a multitude of things. So, like, you know, get with me, man. Yeah.